So Anna, welcome. Thank you so much for joining Mogul Travel. We're really excited and we're so passionate that you're on board helping everyone to have a wonderful holiday. But can I ask you, is there a greater element of safety? Because if you book through a travel business, and even if it's just flights only, is there sort of support for when you're booking?
I actually think we're all very used to booking for ourselves online and comparing various airlines and various holiday destinations and packages and things like that. But quite often what you find is if things go wrong, say a flight has been delayed and you need to catch a connecting flight, for example, you've booked it for yourself, you won't have that link because you haven't booked it through an agent. And so you basically on your own, and you're dependent on the goodwill of the carrier to give you that next flight or that next transfer, whatever it is you've missed because of unforeseen circumstances. So there is most definitely a greater element of safety if you book with someone who has that support of the experts in the industry and has got the proper legal coverage to actually help you should you have to have that help.
And that's lovely, and as you say, you got that it's like you got your hand held through the whole process, so there's it's like that safety, because as you say, you do worry. But are your trips sort of flexible because of things that have been going on, the pandemic, can you help, or is there confidence with booking?
There is, I think people have had quite a long time now where they haven't been able to do anything. And also circumstances have changed radically for some people and some families, and things have had to be cancelled. And we've seen people having to rush back from their overseas holidays because of sudden quarantine rules changing, things like that. So everyone in the industry has had to learn from that. And I personally think the future is going to be extremely different because flexibility has to be built into packages, because we all know life is uncertain. And we have to actually, okay, you can't plan for uncertainty. So, but in a way, we do have to plan for uncertainty. We do have to be flexible. We do have to allow people to cancel without penalties. All that has been introduced in the past year. And I think all that is here to stay, and that will give people greater confidence now that they're starting to travel again. And let's face it, which one of us hasn't got terribly itchy feet? I personally have, and I'm sure you have too.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back on the plane. It's exciting, but obviously you've got ABTA and ATOL, and I've heard of them, but what sort of the difference between them? Is that sort of more safety for if you are booking? What does it mean?
Those are your legal guarantees that are offered by the big tour operators. And for anyone who has a travel industry, who their own travel business, who works with the giant tour operators, the ABTA will protect the flights element, the ATOL, sorry, will protect your flights element. And if you book a package and it's ABTA secured, you know that if something goes wrong, if the holiday resort goes bust before you even get there, or with ATOL, if the carrier goes bust before you even get to the airport, you know that you are protected and you will get your money back. They are just completely legal, mandatory, regulatory UK securities for the ordinary traveler like me, like you, like all of us. And it is always wiser to book with those guarantees in place rather than take a chance on booking somewhere that doesn't have a guarantee like ABTA or ATOL.
I understand, as you say, and you just want that level of protection and flexibility, and who knows what's going to happen. But with obviously, will there be like the vaccine passports and that? Will that come into fruition, or?
There's a lot of resistance to it politically, because of course there's the issue of personal freedom, but there will be a load of countries, quite frankly, who will not accept travelers entering their country unless they do have the vaccine passport. Proof of being vaccinated will be seen as absolutely normal for some destinations. But the thing is, you're going to have to institute a system, and that's going to be a lot of admin for the governments involved, that is very secure, that doesn't give away people's private data. It's got to be data protected, obviously. I mean, we won't really know until travel starts kicking off again, which will be later in the year, thankfully.
Yeah. Do you know when international travel is opening for the UK residents? Is that soon?
Yeah. it looks likely from May the 17th that you can start going to certain destinations. Yay! Exactly that.
Right, I love traveling.
I think so many people are longing for a summer holiday, having not had one, and having had a lot of stress. I mean, it's been fabulous working from home for many of us. But on the other hand, you also need to get away. You need to change, don't you?
Yeah,
so from May 17th, it looks like it could happen.
You know, what countries would be sort of safe for Britons to travel first? You know, what do you recommend?
The certain Mediterranean destinations, including Gibraltar and Cyprus, both very familiar to Brits and both very, very welcoming. Israel, if people want to travel to Israel, I've been. It's a fantastic country. I loved it. It was one of the highlights of my life to do the trip to the Holy Country. Jordan, I loved as well, but I think Jordan is still off the agenda because they're still struggling with the coronavirus. Greece is opening up again. The islands desperately want people back, particularly British people. And of course, Spain is our #1 destination. Everybody loves to go to Spain. And Spain is waiting to welcome us back with open arms.
Well, what's likely to sort of be out of bounds for like some time? Is there many countries that are?
I think, unfortunately, south of France, the heartland of France, where people have got their gîtes and have always had their holiday businesses, I think are likely to be out of bounds for some time yet.
At least you've got sort of a light at the end of the tunnel, so you can, you can go away. And we all need something to look forward to.
Yes.
But if you're nervous, Annie, you know, like you don't want to go abroad and you want to travel to the UK, where would you recommend? Where's great to go in the UK?
There are so many beautiful places here. Honestly, you don't have to go abroad. You can experience all the fantastic joys of travel and holiday and new landscapes and new climates. Everything you want is right here on your doorstep. I mean, P&O, for example, they're offering Staycation Cruises, which is a brilliant idea. You can get on a ship, a fabulous ship in Southampton. You can sail across to Belfast and you can experience all the fantastic things that Belfast has to offer, like the Titanic shipyards and its history and beautiful Ireland. It's all there. And you can have a cruise with all the things that a cruise entails, you know, the service, the beautiful meals, the entertainment, and then just seeing blue water and blue sky. It's very healing to actually be near water. So water-based vacations here are huge. Then other more remote areas are hugely in demand as well, like up in Scotland, the Hebrides. Absolutely, they're usually quite overrun. And I think they will actually be attracting a huge volume of interest at the moment because people are so keen to go out, get out on the sea, even if it's just a short ferry ride from the mainland, and go and experience something so unspoiled, so fresh, so wonderful, so calming. And it's all there, and they're all waiting to say, welcome back, because they want them back.
Open arms, like, please come back, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, Ella, I was going to say, like, do you actually love travel? But I don't even have to ask you that because
I love it.
I know you've travelled here, there, and absolutely everywhere. So I think it's great to have someone who's been there, done it. So you have, you know, it's not just you're telling people, but you actually have experienced it and you know where to go.
Yes, yeah. I just want to send people to somewhere that makes them happy and where they can brilliant holiday, because we all feel so good after holiday. I'm sure you do as well. I know I do. I sort of arrive tired and grumpy because I've had a hard time and lots of work and all that. I have 1 or 2 days of really good sleep and lovely food and not having to do anything much except be, and then by day 3 I'm just up and running and I want to go and see everything and experience absolutely all the joys of wherever I am and just get to know it a bit. Because it just
lovely memories back, downloading everything, just like, oh, I've arrived. So
yes, and no matter what you like, I mean, some people love beach holidays, some people love adventure holidays, some people love desert trekking. I love them all. I think everything. This world is huge, it's diverse, it's fascinating, and it's ours. and we look after it, and we like to visit it, and we like to love it. And that's what travel is all about.
Yeah, we're so lucky, and we're going to be able to see more information from you, blogs and different destinations. So I think it's so exciting. So, you know, if they want to find out more, there's lots of information out there, but like Anna's going to be giving so much information. So keep your eyes peeled. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Bag
thank you.
ready.
I do want to, I am posting my newsletters, and every week I'm going to pop up the 3 best deals that I can offer.
Wow.
And I shall put them on the page, and then hopefully inspire people to take a look and start dreaming and planning and possibly even booking. Who knows?
I'm already dreaming already, Anna. I can't wait. I hit that button. I want to go away. I'm like, oh, I need, you know, like I think we all need it. We just want to have a break, forget everything, and start afresh, and enjoy some sun, you know. Thank you, Anna, so much. It's been really interesting, and found out so much information. And I love that your ABTA and ATOL protected, that, you know, I feel safe and secure to book. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Lisa. It's been wonderful talking to you, and thank you very much.